last time on the show, we got a chance to sit down with Hoops in the Sun co-CEO Randy Cruz to talk about a brand new winter league for basketball here in the BX. Here's part two of that interview. So great to see. You look at someone like Chris Bowman, who starred at Lehman College, of course, has been a longtime friend, was a teammate of your brother's at Lehman. And he's another guy that used to play for many years. And now that we're getting older, he comes back and you see him coaching at the Summit. So kind of passing that baton to the younger generation.
And I think that's the beauty of it. If you're going to create something, you have your friends involved, people you went to college with, and plus you get the right people. So when it came to doing sand workouts, my brother and I made that one call to Chris. Hey man, this is what you do. We can create it, but I know you can facilitate it. So he has a ball every time, and the kids are really just getting that real summertime workout. And it goes back to many players saying they love playing at the beach outdoors. They get that 94-50 in the heat, that real 48-minute grind. And sometimes these kids and these grown men just want to have like a little NBA training camp to go with that, prior to the summertime. And it's been great. The parents are heavily involved for the yoga, for the boxing. We have trainers coming from California to facilitate those boxing training programs, and it just ballooned from like maybe 10 kids one day to like 100 in like a month. And it was just a beautiful thing to see, getting the community involved at a crazy time for everybody. We're embarking on year 3 of the summit, so I know it'll be back at some point, maybe in April or May, which I can't wait to have happen. So like I said, it's really been a great part of a great additional part to our program.
No, so exciting. I mean, when you think about it, like you mentioned before, now you have the regular season, June, July, August. You have the summit that will also be going on in the summertime. You have the spring league, which has been in place now for some time. And now you add the winter league, which is going to take us through the month of April. So, you and your brother very, very close to having almost, a full year's worth of basketball for the Bronx.
We're going to be busy all year round, Bob.
All
year round. But
on the program, man, it's so hard to track you down these days.
But again, these kids need outlets. They need programming. I think that was important because when the pandemic hit, there was no summer camps. There was no summer youth program. There was no gyms open. There was nothing. So it was like, we got to do something. And that's how the summer was created. And they enjoy it every single time. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Randy, I think another, kind of layer to this, another aspect that makes it even so great for the Bronx and for Hoops in the Sun is that so many of the sponsors that are involved in making all of this happen are Bronx sponsors. So tell us a little bit about those that are involved that are making this a reality for the kids here in the community.
With the sponsors, it's never easy trying to retain the same sponsors for let alone 1 or 2, even 3 years. We know how the game works, and we know things trickle every single summer. So, when you have Macy's and the Yankees and Mountain Dew, and whatever apparel company is with us every single year, we do really appreciate that. It's not easy to put on a tournament. We understand that, there is a love for the game, but also there's a financial component behind that. There is no tournament without that happening. There's no tournament without players being involved, with the parks giving us the permit. So it's a lot of things that need to take place before you jump ball and give out uniforms. So it's never an easy process, but I know my brother and I and our staff we prepare for the following season while we're in mid-season. So when it's mid-July All-Star break, we're already thinking about next year, how we can improve, how can we update ourselves or adapt. And we're in 2022, we always want to be ahead of the game, whether it's social media, digital, how the court looks, the aesthetics. So, and the sponsors go a long way. So whether it's apparel, drink, we definitely appreciate, Gatorade has always been down since day one, so don't want to forget about them. But again, without them, there is no tournament. So we definitely appreciate their support every single time.
And I think the social media really has helped the league enormously, because you talk about, whether it's Instagram or, when the league started, I mean, social media wasn't even a thing. And now it's such a big part of what you guys do. And to be able to even stream the game, some rumblings that maybe, just maybe, coming up from the boss here at BronxNet, that we might look into bringing the games back on BronxNet, which I think that would be exciting too.
Yeah, so we tinkered with live streaming for week one. It was okay. Again, that's part of the kinks that we got to work out, but I think it's something that you want to add additional to the program. If someone can't make it to the game, whether it's the indoor tournament or the outdoor tournament, they can watch it on their phone, go to our YouTube channel, and you just want to provide that access to people that, I feel like I'm not there, but me watching, I feel like I'm there. So that's a different component that we want to add for 2022 and beyond. Have quite a few number of people viewing, which is great. Our subscribers are going up, so we definitely want to hit home with our YouTube channel and exploring new things with that. And if BronxNet is going to get involved, we definitely love that. So they started out with us in 2001, 02, and we never forgot about that. So if that's what it is, come on board. We can't wait for that.
I think there's a lot of, layers to this too, in terms of the other Bronx connections. I know you wanted to speak about some of those. What are some of the other connections here that are going on with the borough?
The Parks Department in the Bronx has been very key and vital to helping this tournament proceed the way it has been for 22 years. Great people over there in the Bronx. We've had a former Bronx Borough President, Ruben Diaz, always come by, show some love and support. And I think, circling back to the pandemic, is like, this is where we get an opportunity to really do things that we were not doing as much, and working with the Bronx, with the communities, doing Thanksgiving food drives and coat drives and all that kind of stuff. So that's part of our all year round programming coming up, that we do want to change that. We do want to adapt to doing more stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that. But that's definitely a key for us going into next year.
So, Randy, tell everybody where they can find Hoops in the Sun on social media, even if it's, your own social media, because you do such a great job of publicizing on your own channels too.
You can find Hoops in the Sun on Twitter at Hoops in the Sun. Also, the same name at on IG, Hoops in the Sun. Facebook.com/Hoops in the Sun. YouTube.com/Hoops in the Sun. I think that's pretty much it. You can follow me at Randy J. Cruz, Rendy, the letter J, CRUZ. As Bob mentioned, we got the Winter League going on from February 12th to April 3rd, 10 o'clock till 5:30, Bronx Regional High School. Come out, check it out. It's free to enter. Music, games, concessions, all that. Have a good time. And I want to say we start the Summer League June 11th. Of 2022, obviously.
Around Father's Day, yeah.
Right around Father's Day. So, we'll be there every Saturday and Sunday. Also, the Winter League is every Saturday and Sunday only. So, we're looking forward to it. We got a lot of programming ideas, a lot of different ideas coming for the summertime. Can't wait for that. I can't really talk about that. So, that's a big surprise. So, catch us, follow us on social media, get in tune with what we're doing, and we'll love to see you guys come out and show some love and support.
Well, Randy, definitely appreciate you coming on, and appreciate you guys bringing some warmth here in the summer. Well, in the winter, some warmth here in the winter from the summertime, and always excited to have you here on the show. And definitely shout out to your brother, to your mom, and you guys have done a wonderful job of keeping your father's legacy alive here in the Bronx.
Thank you, B. We love you like a brother, man. You're part of the family. You've been around for 21 years. We've seen you grow, not only at the beach, but also at Lehman and BronxNet and every other 9 jobs that you have. Wish you nothing but love and success in your endeavors going forward. But we do need to catch up soon. We got to have you come out to the Winter League, check it out, maybe do a game with Stacks like old times, and just kind of, warm up for the summertime. We might do a spring league. I'm not too sure. That was supposed to be a plan. But the fall league got pushed back into the Winter League. So that's how it goes. But looking forward to seeing you, man. Come out, show some love and support. The games are going to be dope. And I know we'll catch up soon.
Well, like the fans at home, head out to the Winter League, and I'll do the same. And we'll see you there.
All right.